When did Steve Winwood start his solo career after Traffic and Blind Faith? Have you ever wondered when Steve Winwood took the leap into his solo career after his time with Traffic and Blind Faith? Let's take a closer look at this fascinating journey. Steve Winwood began his solo career in 1977, following the disbandment of Traffic in 1974. Before that, he was part of Blind Faith, which was formed in 1969 and had a brief but impactful existence. His first solo album, titled simply Steve Winwood, was released in 1977, marking a significant shift in his musical direction. While his earlier work with Traffic was rich in jazz-influenced improvisation and blues rock elements, his solo material leaned toward a polished mix of rock, pop, and soul. This transition reflected broader trends in the music scene during the 1970s, where artists often streamlined their sound for wider appeal. Winwood's early career with Traffic and Blind Faith showcased his ability to experiment with jazz-adjacent styles. The extended instrumental sections and modal harmonies were hallmarks of his work during that time. However, when he stepped into his solo career, his focus shifted more toward accessible songwriting. Even so, his jazz roots remained present in his music. For example, his keyboard and organ playing retained subtle jazz phrasing, especially in live performances. While his studio recordings often catered to radio-friendly arrangements, his improvisational organ solos in tracks like Glad from his Traffic days still reflected his blues jazz background. His 1980 album, Arc of a Diver, is a great example of this evolution. It showcased his talents as a multi-instrumentalist while keeping his blues-rooted vocal style intact. This blend connected him to the British blues tradition, which has been a significant influence throughout his career. In summary, Steve Winwood's solo career officially began in 1977, but the jazz and blues influences from his earlier bands never truly faded away. His ability to weave those styles into his solo work has kept his music fresh and engaging for fans of all genres. So, while his hits like Higher Love may lean more toward pop soul, his keyboard work still pays homage to his blues and jazz beginnings.